Hi, this is Dave, Fell Running Guide. Welcome to this week's navigation task. We've got a lovely, snowy, sunny day in the Peak District for this task. I want you to see if you can identify the feature that I've circled in red, and can you work out where the photo was taken from? Are there any other features that you can see on that photograph that help you work that out? The map this week is the Harvey's Superwalker 1 to 25,000 scale, and I've got a licensing agreement with Harvey's to use their maps for these tasks. So let's have a closer look at the photograph. What can we see? What are the key features? So we're on high ground with rocks in front of us, and we're looking down onto this broad area just below us, like a broad flat area immediately below us. To its right hand side, it looks like there's possibly a stream that drains down here. There's certainly a bit of a re-entrant coming down here that might join another stream down here, which is draining off and beyond. We've got in the middle distance on the right of the photograph this large spur that drops down here, and it looks like at this point there's a wall following the contour and then dropping down there. The main valley running across left to right of the photograph as we look, and then down and up the other side is our feature. Looks like very rough, uneven ground there. To the left of it, we've got quite a distinctive, looks like a field system there with some walls in it. And then to the right, we've got this very obvious feature, a drainage line coming off there. See that feature, really obvious. And then up beyond that, got flat ground and high ground here. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit and let us have a little closer look at those things I've just said. So this middle ground, drainage line coming in here, this feature here, spur dropping down, what we're looking at, and then these fields here, looks like there's some kind of path or track through the snow going up there, and then this feature coming down here. So is any of that obvious on the map? So we need to be on high ground looking down onto a flat area just below us that then drops further away. Well, we've got lots of high ground. We've got high ground all the way around. This is the southern edge of Kinder. The only thing that really fits in with high ground and then a drop and flattening, well, we've got flattening areas here, and a stream coming in, but that doesn't really fit in with what we're looking at up and onto the other side. What about here? Could we be on Grindslow Knoll here, looking down onto that flatter area, which would be that, with that stream draining down, and then up on the other side, this was that flatter area with the spur running down that wall line. So that was the wall contouring along, and that was the wall going down the spur, which leads us into the bottom. So then up and onto the other side from that, we've got this area here, Tagsnay's Grain Clough, and then Brown Knoll, the high ground off into the distance. So the only stream draining off that high ground is this Grain Clough. So could that be Grain Clough leading down? If it is, could we identify this little rocky crag there on the Harvey map? Well, let's check. So spur going down, over the other side we've got this Grain Clough, and then there, look, we've got that craggy ground. So we want to be looking at an area below the break of slope there, down, and it's to the right of these field systems and to the left as we look of that grain clough. Now, it doesn't help that the map is orientated the other way around. On the photograph we're looking south and the map is orientated to the north, so we need to almost look at it from top to bottom. But anyway, there's Grain Clough. So if we come to the right of Grain Clough, below the break of slope, which is there, we get steep ground, and then we get this area in here. See how all the contours kink, all these little re-entrants in here, and then to the right of it, as we look on the map, to the left on the photograph, is this area here, which was those fields, and we can just see there that double dashed, that black dashed line, large dashed line, is that path going up that kinks around. So let me just go back and double check that, those distinctive fields there. So I'll put some arrows on the map for you. So the red arrow shows where the photo was taken from, just off the west flank of Grindslow Knoll, where those little grey dots are, the boulders, looking across to that complex of re-entrants on the hillside. And then the orange circles are other notable features, which would be the spur coming down with the wall on it, Grain Clough, and those field systems just to the left, as we were looking on the photograph of the feature that we were looking for. So I hope you got that right. I hope you found it interesting. And as always, thanks for watching. Look out for next week's navigation task. Bye for now.